All right, so the next assistance exercise is going to be the classic kettlebell arm bar. So the arm bar is almost like a little miniature Turkish get-up in and of itself because it's kind of really harping on the same concept as the get-up. Number one being always hitting proprioceptive vertical, and two, adding a little bit of rotation and some movement up under that hand. So the whole gist of the arm bar before I demonstrate is simply going to be getting into the bottom of the get-up position and then simply rolling your entire torso over into the ground while keeping that hand out and of course hitting vertical. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate from this side, and I should obviously make the note that there's absolutely no need to go heavy here in the least. You really only need a small weight simply to make sure those stabilizers are working, and that you really just have a a guide to kind of let you know how close or far away from vertical you are. Because if you start veering off too much, you'll feel it. You'll really feel it when you have a weight in your hand, right? So we'll see how this feels for me today. So again, you essentially want to set up in the beginning of your get-up, making sure the lat's packed. But now this time, I'm going to take my free hand, I'm going to put it palm up over my noggin. Now, as I'm making sure that I'm engaged in my core, glutes, and lats, I'm going to drive off of this foot, my hips towards the wall, and then I'm just going to slowly roll over ear to bicep onto my side. And then I'm going to shift my knee up, knee to chest, hang here for a second, always keeping my eye on the bell. I'm going to try just to go a little bit deeper with my hips. As you can see, I'm getting a little shaky. You can adjust however you want to feel more of a stretch. Tight grip, and leading with the foot. Back on over, I go. Making sure I end with a repacking of the shoulder just in case I got a little bit loose. And I'm going to bring it on down. And that's really it. You kind of just want to find the relaxation in between the movements there. Again, if you didn't hear, always keeping your eye on the bell, trying to make sure that you stay vertical, and the most important thing is to breathe from the diaphragm and get into an appropriate amount of stretch here through the front of the shoulder. So that is the classic kettlebell arm bar. And just for reference, here it is on my other side. And then of course, once you get here, you can take your top hand, palm down. You can even add some wrist rotations here. As you maintain a very, very tight grip. Again, I'm going to take a deep breath and push my hips just a little bit deeper. And come on back over. So there you have it. Again, the arm bar is something really good to kind of do just very briefly before you actually get into your first repetition of a get up, just to make sure everything's prepped well. again, especially when you're using a lightweight.